Yeah, you know what it is. It's your boy Kaden for you. You're now rocking with HipHop Bahamas.
Alright, we here. We are here with Lil Davi. How you doing?
I'm fine.
We finally got you in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
For those that may not know, who is Lil Davi?
Well, I am a musical artist of many genres, such as pop, hip hop, rap, R&B, soca, dancehall, and a few others. I am known for the song Bend Down, and some know me from the song Fake Friends, Mouth Wide Open Like a Gator.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How did all of this come about for you? How did it start?
Okay, so in my early years, at the age of 9, I began writing songs and stuff from listening to a lot of child artists like Baby Kaylee and Little Sam. I really loved Little Sam a lot, that sometimes I pretended to be him because, you know, we kind of look alike.
Okay.
So from then, from listening to them, I discovered my own talent of rhythmic scheme, and I also used to make like really good poems and stuff. So after that, I then went on to making like a video on YouTube in grade 7, remixing the Pills and Potions, and then in grade 8, I made a song named Back to School. But since then, I've been inactive, and I usually did that in my spare time. So December of last year, I got some spare time again. I was really bored, and I began listening to some beats, and I just found this Hot Cheetos beat, and I started recording Fake Friends, and I'd went through like a really bad situation with some fake friends, so it's actually a true song. I did not really expect to get as much attention as I did from that song. I have 25,000 plays on Audio Mark right now from that song because, you know,
Fake Friends? Or?
Yeah, Fake Friends.
Okay.
Nobody really liked it per se. What I have to say about the song is, it's more like a ABC type song. It's not a bad song, but it was my first song since I was in 8th grade, so, you know, I was under experienced.
So, quick question before you even go on. You said that before you put out, you know, you stuff that went while you were putting out stuff before. Did the stuff before not catch any attention or whatever? What made you keep going when you put out those first things in that album?
Well, the stuff that I put out before was a long time ago, and I never really marketed it. Like, I never posted it on anything except YouTube. Okay. They're still up on YouTube, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. For you, with all this thing blowing up now, how must it must be feeling crazy with all this happening right now? You literally everywhere you look, you see Lil Davi.
Right. Well, honestly, to be honest, a lot of people knew me before this song went viral, but not as much people as now. And you know, before the song went viral, I also created a large fan base of my own. You know, caught the attention of younger kids and stuff, and people in different countries. So now that they know that I make music and they know of my songs blowing up and this and that, it's like, it's great because, you know, I could check my stats and be like, wow, I'm all over the world. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's it's very enjoyable. That's all.
Okay, so let's talk early success for you. When did you say that, all right, well, this is getting crazy now, this is getting out of hand? When did you know that, all right, this was going viral?
Okay, so I'd say when I posted it on Facebook, I kind of expected people to have something to say. Like I say, they always got something to say about me, right? But in one day, I had 20,000 views on YouTube. One day. And I was like, yeah, this stuff really going viral, you know what I mean? And it was so much memes and just everywhere, everyone listening to my songs, people seeing me drive past and just like hailing me and stuff. Yeah.
Is the person we see behind all the bend down, whatever, is that the actual Davi that if you get into outside of, if you see you on the street, will we bump into that same charismatic, jumpy type of person that we inside the song?
Okay, let me be real with you.
Okay.
I like my own space. I'll say that I'm social, but I'm not really social because I'm social, with people that I'm comfortable around and my friends, but I usually like my own space and um like I'm the type of person if I go out to a party, I'll just be on my phone
Mm.
unless.
So now has that changed? Seeing that we even see now, like you already got your prices and everything ready for when you got to do performances and whatnot. So has that changed now? We're getting outside of that box of being like an introvert and now turns to more like an extrovert now, whether you can do all this stuff now.
Has that changed? No, because okay, I'll say this to say I do this because okay, this is my line of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
I go online, I post my stuff. At the end of the day, I perform.
Right.
I do all of this stuff. At the end of the day, when I go home, what am I doing by myself? Enclosed, just to myself.
So for you, how big can you see this getting? Like how big do you want this to go?
Well, it's all about mindset.
Okay.
Everybody wants to be to the top, but you have to work towards reaching the top.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I want to go as far as possible. I want to reach the top, and every day I work very hard. Nobody can see your work, but once you know what you're doing, that's all that matters.
Right.
But I work very hard every single day to get where I need to be. So I feel like anything that comes my way, I deserve. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
So with all the success that you've gotten, and obviously you've been working towards, so obviously it's been earned.
Mm-hmm.
With the bend down video, we saw that you took the bend down video down. We even saw that you did a little explanation video on YouTube. But can you get into a little bit more about why you took the video down?
Well, about that, I know why I took it down. A lot of people think that I took it down because of what people were saying.
Mm-hmm.
Not true. I'm a person that I don't really care what anyone thinks of me. But I said in my video, I don't have to answer to anyone because I don't want people to, like you. I don't. No one deserves an explanation because I know why I took it down. It doesn't matter.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then for those and then you said you really want to get into an explanation with that.
Mm-hmm.
Could we ever see the video up again, or could there be another video for Bend Down, or how do we see that?
Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows? Okay.
Who knows?
Is there anything that you got coming on right now that we could expect?
Well, today I just dropped a feature with Mara. It's on my page. It's called "Cut Me Off."
Okay.
Yeah, I really like it. I've been singing it all day.
Mm-hmm. Is there any other feature that you want to try to get sooner or later? Any people you want to really work with?
Well, to be honest, I have some stuff coming, but I'm a person, I don't really speak on stuff. I just let it happen just so that I can.
Is there anything that you may not have in the works that you may say, what, but let's just, anyone out there that you want to say, let's get in contact right now?
Well, the people that I want to work with, I've already made a contact with.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the backlash that we've been seeing. Where do you even think it comes from?
I think it's something deeply rooted into our country that's been a problem for years because it's like we have this thing here. If you plaiting hair and I plaiting hair, that's a problem. Yeah. But it shouldn't be a problem. So it's like this. Nobody want to see their own kind making it. Mm-hmm. They wish that they was in that position, but they don't know what it took for you to be in that position. They can't even handle what you went through.
Right.
To even be placed in a position that you are in. So it's like, we don't like to support each other. We'd rather hate because it's not us.
Right. Let me ask you a question. For you in particular, with your song, whatever, it's not the first type of song, quote unquote, that we've heard before, but other people that came up with songs like that, we've kind of accepted, like, easily, whether it was like Bahamian Trade Mother, like me, or even when guys came out with the, all the Pod Night songs, whatever. We've had songs like that before that we've taken in, hold on, like, why do you think people feel for you like it's something that we need to, either laugh or reject for some reason?
Because it's me. A lot of people look at me, they see my face and they're like, wow, People can see where you're going with your stuff. And if they feel like somebody is going to be bigger than them, then they have a problem and they hate. And that's just how I feel. Like they look at you and they could just see you going to the top. So it's like we gotta bring her down so she could stop what she doing. Right. So it's just personal problems and just pure hate.
Is there any advice that you would be able to give someone that may be coming up on the same type of hate or whatever? Is there anything that you'd be able to tell? Because actually we had a twin in there and he actually wanted to give you a message. He was telling you, no matter what people say or whatever, I don't know if we'd be able to pull it up or whatever, but okay, we have it right here actually, what you wanted to say. Cool.
Lil Davi too. I want to tell her keep doing that thing because I know a lot of hate coming our way. You see what you're saying? Right. But that's how it go though. When you're doing when you're in entertainment and you putting your stuff out there to the public.
Right.
You're putting it out there to the vultures and people can feel comfortable. You see what you're saying? Especially if more so a lot of people getting off, they can jump on that bandwagon and get off too and try to say something funny. So
okay, so seeing someone like Twin, someone that you may have listened to, whatever, seeing him say some encouraging words like that to you, how does that feel?
I mean, it feels good to know that people who actually know about music support me, and they know not every song that an artist makes is gonna be good. I'm just starting out and I have everyone's attention.
Right.
That's good enough.
Right.
You feel me? So it was good to know, that he supports me because, a lot of people listen to his music as well. Yeah.
What's crazy is that no matter what, we've seen so many people shrink and just, if one person doesn't like it, they just whatever. You have been like, it's almost like it doesn't even bother you anyway or whatever. How can you just be so calm about it and just keep pushing through? You know what I'm saying? How is it so easy for you to just say, I'm just keep doing what I'm doing? People
are gonna hate you regardless. Look at it this way. Tekashi 69. Who likes him? A lot of people hate him. But he making millions of dollars. It doesn't matter whether people like your music or not. They're still viewing it, and views is money. That's what people need to understand. And at the end of the day, you can't expect everyone to like you. Yeah, people can have their stuff to say whether you doing bad or you doing good. So just don't let a hater cause you to give up on your dream. I don't a lot of people message me. They be asking me these same questions, like how am I so strong? And they tell me that they are afraid to post their stuff as well because they can't take criticism. I'd like to say to anyone who's trying to do music or whatever that you have to be strong. And if you are a person that if somebody tell you sound bad, you could kill yourself. I don't think that's something that you should do because you have to put yourself out there in the public and you have to be able to face criticism or else you could lose yourself.
Let me ask you a question. For you, is it more because is it maybe something that you've already been through prior in life that has already toughened you up, made you so I don't want to say, it's not thin-skinned, but you know what I mean? It's made you so tough or whatever. Is it maybe anything that may have happened prior that you guys are like, what, it built you for this time right now?
Well, to be honest, yes, I've underwent a lot of serious stuff in my life that I don't speak about, that nobody knows about me, that I would probably never really talk about. However, I feel like if I hadn't went through a lot of the stuff that I hadn't went through, it probably would have been harder for me to ignore people. But because, this is like small things to what I went through, doesn't bother me at all.
Right. For you so far, not only have you been putting out music, but you've really been starting up a brand and a business.
Right.
For you, what would be some of the keys to anyone that wants to build a brand or basically make money? Because what keys to success would you be able to give anyone?
Okay, right. So a lot of people, especially young artists over here, they make music, but guess what? They carrying out their business the wrong way. Okay. They need someone to guide them. They need to get around people that know about the music industry. They need to sign up for these sites that they could get paid for their music, gather international fan bases, take advantage of every social media platform, run ads and stuff like that, because it's really hard work that a lot of people can't put in. And I feel like if you're not someone that's willing to be consistent and work for it every day, do you really want it?
Right.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit about how you kind of almost you said you started putting music in there, but at least when you first started to see it blow up, it was more for TikTok and all that stuff. You kind of started went over there, and then you came over to the music afterward. Kind of. Was you more interested in that, or did you just do it just so that you could come over to music and have the following already?
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I started TikTok, I did already release my fake friends, but I never really thought that I'd be this far with music because I wasn't really taking it serious until January, and I joined TikTok in January. It was just for fun. However, I blew up on TikTok so many times with posts that have 1 million. You know, I got like 1.3 million views per month on TikTok. So before my account was deleted, I had about 13 million views. The US was my top country, then the Bahamas, Trinidad. I had like probably over 50 countries.
You said your account got deleted? What does that mean?
A few persons got together and reported my account after the Ben Now thing. Yeah, you know, I was getting a lot of hate and people just report my account for nothing. So, yeah. But I definitely say once I started getting serious with my music, I started to take it to TikTok. And through TikTok, I got people from all of those different countries to subscribe to my YouTube, listen to my music. I'm telling you, I got people in Suriname, Trinidad, all of these places, Iceland, UK, all of this, listening to my music.
When it comes to, you know, breaking that ceiling where, because, you know, we have Bahamian rappers, but no one has really been able to break that ceiling, you know, making it big other than if you like bass in town or whatever. But when it comes to that, not only do you think you can do it, and then how do you think you're going to be able to get that done?
Do I think I can do it? Yes. How am I going to get it done? Now, a lot of us make music, like you say. However, who is really trying to not get signed and put their self out there instead? You know, like, I don't need a record label. I'll make myself. Like, that's something that I'm doing. And who's really willing to put in a lot of work? You know, I post every single day from I wake up till I go to bed. It's really about dedication if they really want to make it, and anyone can make it once they keep it up. I've been going hard at it for 6 months, and within 6 months you telling me I got the attention of people in other countries. I done been live singing my song for Buddy here, Shenseea, all of this. It's possible.
For you, do you consider this to be, I'm putting all into this and this is about to be my main time thing? You said that you're in UB right now.
Yeah.
And how is it balancing that out for you with the music? And because like you said, putting in all the work with the music, well, school's closed now, right? So you probably shouldn't have. But with that, how do you plan on balancing that?
Well, honestly, it's like I'm always going, especially when school is open, because I wake up at 5 a.m. to go to track or cross-country practice, right? Then I have school, so I have like 2-3 classes a day. And then I make YouTube videos and I make music. So it's like every day I have to do all of this stuff, but I still get it done. So I don't feel like there's any excuses for anything in life. You just have to, you know, prioritize and do what you gotta do.
Facts. I've heard, you know, I don't even know if it's true, but I've heard that you might be an atheist. Is that true?
Well, I don't know if I want to even speak on that, but what I will say is a lot of people carrying rumors around about me about an incident that happened. I never said that I was an atheist. You know, an incident happened, but and that was actually when I was 14. I am now 18 years old.
Yeah.
I'm an adult. Why are you bringing up stuff when I was a child that happened? And you know, that's just right.
For you, no matter what we see, you have the most. Like I said, you stay calm and no matter, and we see that, but the work is always going to pay off. Is there anything that you've done that has shown you like, all right, but hold on, but other than the streams and all that, anything that you're saying like, hold on, bro, all right, this making sense now, bro. We gotta push out with this. You know what I'm saying? Anything in particular that just stood out to you that said, all right, but this making sense?
Well, I'd say my bravery towards my idol, Shenseea. The fact that the fact that I've reached out to her like 5 times is crazy. And you know, that's why I say anything is possible. People just don't try hard. They feel like it's being desperate. Like, be hungry for this. If you want to get there, you got to be hungry for this, you know? And on a lot of occasions, I didn't even reach out to her. She reached out to me, commented on my stuff, her best friend, you know, even other celebrities, you know, with blue ticks on Instagram have reached out to me. So, put yourself out there. Instagram is a great platform. If you're really trying to make it, a lot of people who rap and stuff, they really use Instagram.
For you, do you see yourself continuing your music the way we've seen it so far, like with Bend Down and well, like you said, you do all types of genres. But for you, which is there one in particular, or can we expect the music to be, you know, necessarily the same as what we've been hearing before?
Well, I'll say this. I may be doing the same genres. However, your music would never be the same if you're working hard to get better. You will have a different sound every time, and you'll get better every time. For me, I mainly want to work on my dance hall. I mainly want to work on my dance hall. However, I will still drop tracks in different genres and features and stuff.
We see that you brought someone here with you today. Is this your manager? How does that work? How does this relationship work for you?
So yes, this is my manager, you know. So firstly, I'd like to say that I have a record label page. You can follow me, Power Entertainment Records, on Instagram. I've gathered a team because if you really want to make it, you need your business to be in order. So I've gathered a team of managers, a videographer, I got choreographers, you know, a producer. So these persons are basically persons that are around me, you know, like my close friends or people that I met through my journey. So this person that I have as my manager was a friend, and you know, it amazes me how talented the people around you are, and I feel like you should come up with those people as well, because you can't say, oh, they just starting this and that, because I'm just starting as well, and they believing in my dream. So yes,
How important is it to have a good surrounding behind you? Like how important is that for someone coming up, or even for someone that's already been in the game for 10 years? I'm pretty sure it's important just having people around you no matter what.
Right. I feel like you can't really do it on your own. A lot of people say self-made. No, you're not self-made. You're not self-made. You need other people. You need your manager to be there to help you make sure that nobody trying to swing you. You need your videographer. You know, you need all these people. So stop saying that you're self-made. That's selfish.
All right, and then let's talk a bit about love life. Is there a love life for Lil Davi right now?
Well, I had a girlfriend, but I don't.
Okay, and there's nothing for you right now. Is anyone currently, or is that you want to stay focused on what you're doing? You ain't got time for that.
For me, right now, I'm just trying to focus on chasing this dream that I have, you know, because and people say that relationships are not distractions. People, you know, you could be with someone that elevating you, but however, you do take out time for this person, and that time you could be putting back into yourself. So for right now, I'm chilling, you know, maybe later I'll get into something. Not that I don't like somebody, but you know, I just chilling.
With that, do you think that plays a part into like why people may have a problem with Lil Davi because of the choice of gender you may be attracted to?
I have no idea.
Has it always been like this?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know. And another thing, it's like another thing that people don't realize is at the end of the day, I'm still a female. And how many females do you know doing? You don't even have male artists over here, as far as I am, with my music and stuff. So it's like, you know, it's a good feeling knowing that you have other female artists, yes, but you don't have another female artist that everybody talking about attacking. You see what I'm saying? So.
Okay. Last couple of questions. for you, with seeing all the stuff that been going on in the world so far, whatever, do you think that with your voice, or at least, what do you think that you could do, with the whole Black Lives Matter movement? Any, what's your take on the whole thing?
This is what I have to say. I feel like, okay, yes, Black lives do matter. I will never say that all lives matter because white people were never slaves. Okay. However, what I will say is we want to matter to the people that treating us unfairly, but we're not treating each other fairly. We gotta first start at the problem. We gotta stop this black on black violence and this black on black bashing, like what the people doing to me. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta set an example, because they're gonna be like, oh, y'all against y'all own kind. Why can't we be against y'all? So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming through. Is there anything that you want to let the people know? Anything you got coming out? You want to put anything dropped down for?
I mean, y'all. Okay, yeah. So to keep updated on what I have going on, just follow me on Instagram at Lil Davi Official. My YouTube is also Lil Davi Official, and you'll see when I post every day, like I said, and just stream my newest songs on Apple Music, Lil Davi. And that's it. This is Lil Davi, and we're rocking with HipHop Bahamas. Bend down, bend down, bend down.
You know what it is, it's your boy Kaden for you. You're now rocking with HipHop Bahamas.